Good morning, everyone. Wow, the responses to yesterday's video. I think we almost reached triple digits on Cloud Hub alone. That was pretty nice. I just kind of had a peek before I went to bed, and yeah, boy, people love their Moonology Mondays, don't they? I hope they like their Straight Tarot Tuesdays, their Runecasting Wednesdays, Traditional Thursdays, and Full Scale Fridays as well, because those are all still coming. So, how about we just get right into it? Turns out John did not have a live stream. He didn't have a live stream last night. He's currently packing to head to California to visit family, and I wish him safe travels. You can check out his channel, The Basic Expert. He does have videos set up if you're interested in tabletop role playing and some of the pitfalls that we have all encountered at one point or another. He also has a great series on Basic Fantasy RPG, which is one I do recommend. It's actually free. Go to basicfantasy.org, download all the books for free. All you need is a set of dice and some scratch paper and pencil, and well, you can do all the rest yourself. Yeah, if you're interested. But anyway, he does have an entire series just based on that alone, and it's really good. I do recommend it. I need to catch up. I'm a couple videos behind. It occurred to me we haven't used the Raven's Prophecy Tarot deck in a long time. So, since it was right here, I decided to go ahead and break it out. So, let's see what's going on with your cards today. Starting with you. Are we locked into repeated patterns? Are we hopelessly addicted to some of the things that we claim to hate the most? Yep. Right there, the Devil card does tell us that. And to be honest, that's not a great way to start. The good thing about that is, having that as a starting point for us today, well, it means we have room for improvement. We can improve on that. So the question is how? So right here in the mind, got a 5 of Wands, a 10 of Wands, and Justice. Okay, so Five of Wands. This is a very fast and very furious fight going on. And this is where we're starting out in our heads. What are we sparring with right now? I can tell you one thing, from this addicted standpoint, we're sparring with what we know is just terrible. Terrible for us. It doesn't get us anywhere. It doesn't serve us. And here we are, really thinking about it. And we're conflicted because on one hand, maybe it's so much fun. But on the other hand, we know it's not helping anything, is it? Okay, well. So the mental action card to take would be this 10 of Wands. So, which of your ideas are incomplete right now? And if you've got ideas that are sitting on the back burner, it's time to start working on them. Time to break that. This will break that cycle, ladies and gentlemen, just working on your ideas, working on what you know is best for you. Complete those ideas. Get them into that state of abundance, really. Because you have a ton of ideas. It's just time to sort them out. Get them on the right points, right? Just like those antlers there. And be fair with yourself. Be super fair. Stop being your own worst critic. because you really do need a little bit of a balanced approach. You need a plan to put to your dream, to turn it into a goal, and then you need to work to reach those goals. It might take a while, but hey, if it's just you working on them, yeah, it's definitely going to take a while. Over here in the physical, we'll see how you're doing there. Got a Page of Wands, got an Ace of Cups, got a Queen of Cups. So, these ideas, they're fresh. But, guess what? That match will only burn butts so long. And the thing is that these fresh ideas, they're only meant to go so far. You really need to put in the application. A match is great. A match is great for all kinds of things, but it only burns so long. That's why they're so short. You need to figure out where that match needs to be applied. So this is about maximizing maximizing the benefits of those ideas, really trying to turn things around. And you also have an Ace of Cups. Now this is some emotional clarity right here. There's some reflection going on in here too. So it's time to reflect, and of course this reflection that we keep talking about, that looking inward a little bit, it's more with this Ace of Cups because you're having to deal with certain emotions that go along with what you're doing right now. Anytime we get away from this, it's always the what the hell do I do now kind of thing. And the question is, what the hell can you not do? Because when you move from Ace of Cups into Queen of Cups, well, sky's the limit. This is where you experience that emotional calm. You can learn to nurture some of those emotions. Nurturing some of those emotions will actually help. You know, if you've got those emotions of resentment and anger right now, well, you can nurture other more positive emotions to take their place, because you won't have a claim to that resentment or anger anymore. And believe one thing, it's very liberating to get rid of them. And over here in the spiritual, I've got the Sun, I've got the Four of Coins, and I've got the Moon. We got the Sun and the Moon in one section. It's pretty impressive to see the transition from one to the other. Let me show you. The Sun lights everything. This is a very well lit path. This is where you know where you're going spiritually. Thing is, that Four of Coins, you're holding on way too tightly to something. We're pointing at that Devil card again. You're holding on to something entirely too tightly. And that is exactly what's causing you to not see that path that's actually lit. So right now what I'm looking at is there is a host of really fresh ideas, really good ideas, but you're just sitting on them. You're kind of wasting them. Something else about that Page of Wands that's bringing it to mind is you're wasting a lot of your time. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. It's something I mentioned a long time ago, and it bears repeating now. I really haven't brought it up lately. Remember when I said the illusion is crumbling? Bit by bit, slowly but surely, it's dying. More and more people are waking up to it every day. More people have stopped watching, the the buffet of buffoonery, as I once heard it, on the TV. They've learned not to trust anyone, whether it's the media, the politicians, stuff like that. There's a lot of that going around. So, here's the thing. We're waking up to that every day. Now, what we can do is one of two things. If you can't, if you're kind of like, well, I don't know how to create, I don't know how to get these ideas in order, that's fine. Hang around people who do. Talk to them. Listen to them. Now, don't just do whatever they say, because obviously one size does not fit all. But what I'm saying is, this is a prime opportunity to push forward, to build the world that you want to see, or even rebuild it. But the question is, what do you support? Because whatever it is you're supporting right now, that's what's getting shored up. That's what's getting built. Sorry. Whatever you support, that's what's going to get built. So now, if you're flocking to the illusion, like the devil here is signifying, goodness knows I've fallen for that little pit trap too. If you're falling for that and you're rushing toward it, yep, that's what's getting built. You're actually adding plaster to the cracks. But if you walk away from it and you decide no more of this nonsense, I'm gonna do what I do. If you stop listening to it, you push it out of the way, and it's not part of your thing anymore. Guess what? Those people are going to become fewer and fewer. Meanwhile, what it is you support is going to start getting stronger and stronger, until one day all of the people propping up this illusory world, some of them will get buried underneath the rubble, some of them won't be able to be saved. You have to be comfortable with that. It brings to mind something Morpheus said in the Matrix. He said, what you have to understand, and I'm kind of paraphrasing here, is that some people are so taken with it. You know what? Better yet. Let's look that Morpheus quote up. I'll just quote him directly. So, top 21 quotes. So it says, the Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. But when you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we're trying to save. But until we do, these people are still part of that system, and that makes them our enemy. And you have to understand that most of these people are not ready to be unplugged, and many of them are so inert, so hopeless, or so inert. I'm sorry. Some of these people are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system that they will fight to protect it. So, let that sink in. Some people are so completely taken by the illusions that they see every day on TV, in the newspapers, that when someone points out the problems with it, where the holes are, they fight to protect it. So, what kind of world are you looking to build today? And that's what we're looking at. But you gotta break free from it. You can actually free yourself from this thing. And there's plenty here, plenty of information here to tell you just how to do it. There's plenty here that will bring that one little idea to mind that'll spark an inferno that'll light your path for the rest of the way that you need to go. At least until the next destination comes up. But anyway, time for me to go. Thank you so much for joining me. It was truly a pleasure as always. Just remember, I love you all. I just want you to take care of yourselves and each other. I want you to always do what lights you up. And once you've done that, all I want is for you to shine on. Take care.